Okay. Sorry, I haven't started the game yet, so you can't see it yet. But I'm playing Blocks and Props, because today I just want to talk. I'm talking core. Oops. In one of my cosplays, I forgot to change, doesn't matter. We stay winning. I have the audio off for once, so you won't have to hear a billion fart reverb sound effects, or just a billion sound effects. Is it distracting and do anything? But anyways, today I get to talk because I want to, and I have nothing else to do. It's only noon. I woke up like an hour ago. I did not realize I slept in so much. My new medicine clearly lets me sleep a lot more, because I didn't notice, and I was still tired, and I'm gonna end up being tired for no reason later again, which is a little annoying, because it's like, maybe it's making me too tired. Because I'd rather not sleep the entire day. Because, unfortunately, I should probably be up doing stuff, because, do you know, like, you probably don't, but I'm tired, and I'm like, I want to sleep, but I'm also like, but we have to do stuff at some point. I can't just stay in bed forever. Though I really, 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 really want to. But I ended up getting up. I did it. Yay. I think the latest I've ever slept was like 3 p.m., but I've been up till like probably like 6 the night before. I've done that. So, there's justification for it. And did you know my psychiatrist told me, uh, teenagers like something like 10 hours of sleep, and she told me for school, if I was still going at like, like you have to get up at like 6 a.m. You can also get up at 7 a.m. and you could clutch with that. I could probably I live close enough that I could do it, but people who have the bus, they couldn't, because one of my friends, my old friend, they had to get up at like 5 a.m., and I think some other ones probably like 6. I don't know. I've never had to take the bus since I've actually lived close to all my schools. Because, like, one of them, the only one that I didn't live close to, my grandparents would come pick me up and take me there every day, which was very nice of them. They were retired, so they didn't really have anything to do, which is why they did it. And they weren't as old then, considering it was elementary school, so that's why they could do it. So, yeah. It was fun. I liked that. They still liked to pick me up sometimes in middle school and sometimes in high school now. It's rare, because, we don't really want them driving anymore. Because they're old and they shouldn't be doing that, and my grandpa's experienced, like, heart failure already. I think he is in heart failure, actually. Because, like, that stuff, like, keeps going, apparently. I don't know. It's, a little awkward. Because yesterday, actually, I was out at their house helping out with some stuff, because my mom was like, we should probably do something to try and keep Papa from doing stuff. Maybe you could try mowing his lawn. So I was like, that's a good idea. So I texted him, and I was like, hey, if you want me to do anything for you and Graham, like help you mow the lawn or anything, let me know, cause I would like to help you guys. And he actually agreed. For once, he usually does not agree, because he likes to keep doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing. But you know that old people are stubborn. They refuse to acknowledge that they're getting old and they can't do a lot of things anymore. I don't know why they do that. I feel like I'll end up doing that when I'm old. And I guess it's just the circle of life. It's like a toddler. I was thinking about that last night. It's like you loop back to that, cuz toddlers, they can't do all this stuff and they're stubborn assholes. And then when they're old, you know what? No, I bet it's cuz they feel like they're being treated like a child. I guess they kind of are. In the case that kids can't do stuff, so you tell them not to do stuff. So, I guess it makes sense in hindsight. I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro. But I was over there at their house helping out, and I remember my grandma, she can't really, like, walk very well. Her knees are really bad. She has a walker. I guess it's kind of a normal thing for older people, though, but, she asked, like, randomly my grandpa, like, I was doing something. I think I was hanging up one of their wreaths for them. I was helping. First thing I was doing was helping with decorations to that day. I was helping them decorate stuff because my grandma likes to decorate. for holidays, so we're doing Easter. I was hanging all that stuff up for them, and I heard her say, "Can I go out to the garage to my grandpa?" And he was like, "No, no, you cannot." And I thought it was a little funny because it reminded me of like a toddler asking their parent to do something, and also just the fact he was the one saying that, even though he had literally just said, "Oh, I'll go down to the basement with you to look for something," and I almost said yes because I'm not used to saying no to anybody, but he said my dad, who was there with me, luckily he was like, "No, no," from the bathroom, and I was just like, "Oh shit, yeah, no, no, you can't come with me." And then my dad ended up going down with me to the basement because we were looking for some stuff because they were convinced there was some wreaths down there. There were not wreaths down there because they wanted Easter wreaths, but the Easter wreaths ended up being in the garage, and there's flowers that they wanted, which were also not in the basement, and ended up being in the shed. So, well, we got all that stuff. It was just a lot of running back and forth between places. Because I think I went down to the basement like 3 times. Then I went to the shed like 3 times also. And I went to the garage like also like 3 times. So yeah, basically, as I said, it was a lot of running around. Which, you know what, it's fine. If it keeps them from running around trying to do all that shit and it makes Graham feel better about having her decorations up, then that's fine. And I just offered, I can help you take it down, I can help you decorate for the next holiday. What even is the next holiday? I'm American, so we have Easter as our current one, so I'm sure in other countries there's another holiday coming up for you guys, but here I gotta think. Maybe 4th of July? There's nothing in May that I know of. Because April's upcoming. June is Pride Month, but that's not really a holiday. That's more of just like a special month, like Black History Month. Yeah, no, I can't think of anything. At least it's one of the holidays I neglect if there is one, or I just don't celebrate. If there is, I'm kind of curious if everyone has like holidays in May and June. Like, what are those? Cause, I know, like I said, I'm American, and you know, we know jack shit about other cultures if we're white. Cause I am a white boy. Try to see nothing's going on in chat. At least they're actually talking. It's nice to have a server that talks. Because half the time they don't talk. You have to get lucky if you want to see... You can see weird stuff on this game, like people with weird outfits and shit. But you gotta get lucky to have a person being a bitch. That's the only thing. But that's just because it's rare to get a talking server in this game, because everyone likes to not talk and do nothing. But I guess I am not talking and doing nothing in the game, so you know what? I concede, I don't know, bro. I couldn't think of the words for going with that one. I fucking love using big words. Not because I want to be like one of those pretentious bastards who like to seem like smart and shit by saying the big words. I just like them. I think they sound nice. They're fun to use. I don't know, I think it helps get the point across better. Come here. I'm not going down in the crevice. You guys are... I'm sorry, but y'all are stupid for going down in there. Those guys have the idea right by standing in the middle. Though they should probably shift over a little bit, I don't know. If we get pushed, we'll touch the button. Yeah. Oh, they were talking to tell them to... Oh. They probably lost their tool. Or they gave up. I don't know. Why is that guy doing that? Does he know that... Is someone trying to fucking spin hack in here? Is he stupid? There's no fucking... There's no collision, man. Ah, wait. I didn't do it high enough. Or maybe I did it a little too far back. Anyways, I'm the destroyer now, so that's why I'm talking about this instead. I knocked off the first set, because I know some people will listen to this in background, so I'll try to tell you what I'm doing, if that helps. I don't know. Because, I remember on one of my, the, like, blocks and props, yapping, oh. That's what the spin hack is for! You fat fuck. Actually, no, wait, that's helping me. Keep doing that. I just gotta kill him. Maybe he'll end up killing himself by flinging the block he's on. Hey, no, stop that. Stop. Stop doing that. Hey. God damn it, now it's not helping me anymore. Fuck. Dick. Just take the win already, fatty. Fucking... I hate hackers on this game, bro. Come on. You're hacking on blocks of props? Go do that in, like, some other fucking game where it actually, like, matters. I'm just saying. Oop, that was lag. But you got, like, games, like, where you fight and stuff. Why don't you hack on there where you can actually get a bunch of kills and stuff? Like, I was playing, like, weird gun game with a couple of friends a little bit ago. And there was, like, some speed hackers in there. It's just, like, that makes sense to be hacking on a game where it's actually useful. I'm just saying. I don't like hackers, but if you're gonna waste your account possibly by getting yourself banned, then do it in a place that's useful. Whatever. Oh, they died? Good. Did he leave? I hope he left. Oh no, he's still here. Fucking e-boy. What's your username? I think that's this guy. MechZX. Mech_ZX. And I'm reporting you for hacking, because that's not cool, man. Why do they have no hacking experience? No. I guess text chat cheating? They really need to add just a thing that's like, they're cheating. Spin hacking, I don't know, bro. I don't know shit about Roblox hacking, because I ain't doing all that. Because I'm gonna get 27 viruses by doing that. I've already downloaded a shit ton of shady stuff before. The only bad virus I ever got was... Well, it wasn't really a virus, it was more like adware. Was Avast, and it used to, like, play, like, the most ear-splitting, annoying goddamn sound and pop up on my old PC, and it scared the shit out of me every time. I fucking hated it. Someone... someone walked in. That's kind of embarrassing. I don't like recording when someone's in the room. Or talking when someone's in the room that they're not there. So they don't know what I'm talking about, and they don't understand. And, I don't know, it's awkward. But I'm in my mom's room, so obviously I'm not gonna be angry at anybody. I'm not gonna be like, hey, get out, get out, get out. Because that'd be stupid, because just, like, she'd like to stay in here. So, because they still haven't fixed my goddamn room. They're taking forever to get back, because our insurance company, they're paying for the repairs because it's a leak, so... Luckily, they're paying for all that. And getting the roof and the, inside of the house repaired. Or inside of the house where the leak is repaired. But they,
Oh, this way.
the company... Oh, someone's talking. Yeah, that's scary. But the company who was supposed to...
This is amazing. Whoa. Can you even see the cracks? It's amazing. Sadly, some people can't hear me.
Girl. I think they're gone. I don't know. Anyways, the company who's supposed to repair all that shit, they're just not coming back right now, and it's really annoying. Because they came and they did the first part, and they did it really well. They got it done in 2 days. I guess it was just the cutting and taking everything out, but I think they patched some stuff while they were there in the inside, so... 2 days for all that, I think that's pretty good. And I'm glad they did it very efficiently. But... They just haven't come back. It's been, like, weeks. They came back once to take their fans back, because they had us, like, drying out everything to make sure it'd be totally dry by the time they came back. And it's totally dry by now, mostly because it's been fucking forever. It's been, like, 2 weeks now. I don't remember when the first time I mentioned it was. Hold on, let me just open my fucking YouTube. Because I know I posted something about it the day they finished. So if I just go to post and 2 weeks. 2 weeks now. Wow. and there's me saying I'm diagnosed with ADHD. It's true. I have that now, or I had it. And they told me to go take an autism test too. It's like, okay, fine. And apparently some like little I got like these like I get these weird little compulsions. Apparently like it's kind of like OCD stuff, but I don't actually have OCD. Apparently that kind of ties into the ADHD, which I thought was really interesting. It's just like, oh, okay, so mental illness causes other mental illness. Amazing. So now I've got I mean, so that explains that. Literally all that happens with for me is it's weird. Whenever I've been living off these little chicken balls. Been living off of those. Think chicken nuggets, but like smaller and they're just little balls. So yeah, chicken balls. But anyways, those I've been living off of those, and whenever I eat them, if I don't give my dogs like half of one or just one, then I get scared I'm gonna get sick again, because, you know, being sick is like a big thing for me. Yeah, so that's kind of, awkward, because I have to do that every time. At least with the biscuits, I could get away with not giving them much, because I've also been living off of biscuits. Little biscuits with a little bit of jelly in them and plant butter. It's quite yummy, honestly. But, you know, talk about being sick. I don't think I've talked about it in a while. I think I've, mentioned my, little chronic illness, we'll call it, since they haven't fucking diagnosed me with anything. Because, like, the only thing they're saying, like, IBD or IBS, and maybe, I guess, but, like, I don't know. It's, at the same time, I just don't really trust it. Maybe that's it. Maybe it isn't. I don't know. But the medicine they gave me for it never did anything, so I gave up on it. So yeah, but I don't know, it evolves constantly and it pisses me off, because, like, I've had so many, I've had so much blood work and scans and bullshit, and all that has been, like, negative or inconclusive, and it's just like, okay, thanks. I don't have cancer, we'll take that. And almost at some point, I mean, not in, like, the I actually want it way, but in, like, the way I wish I could just have the diagnosis. I almost wish I had had it, or something else they had tested for. You get me? I'm not saying I want it in any capacity, because that is absolutely a horrible illness. If you want that, then I think there's a little mental something going on in there. I just want a diagnosis. I want someone to tell me what's wrong with me. Because that's the one thing that pisses me off. I had to You have to ask people to tell you things. It's just like, can you just tell me, please, what you need? Because, like, when people, like, say something super vague, it's just like, okay, so do you mean this? What do you mean by this? And especially when they get annoyed by it, it's just like, don't fucking vague. Don't be a vague asshole. Just
I win.
tell me what you're trying to say. Say straight up, this is what I want you to do, or you have this. That's all I want. That's all a lot of people need. It just ticks me off when they don't do that. Because then I feel like an asshole for asking. Because I get nervous. I'm just like, I don't know. Why are they meowing? But I get nervous because I don't know what they want then.
That's
So I'm just like, so do you mean, do you want me to, can you, what do you mean by that? Can you explain? Pretty please? I don't know, bro. I like my instructions clear and concise. But I don't like over explanations either, because that just feels infantile. You know what I mean? Fucking god. I can say it perfectly fine in my goddamn head, but I can't speak it. Infantilizing. There we go. I gotta take a second to actually sound it out. What do you mean I can't just speak it? Whatever. But infantilizing, it feels like that to me when people over explain. It's just like, no, I don't need that much explanation. I get the impatientness from my dad, but I get the I need explanation from I don't fucking know. And I also, apparently also, me interrupting people is ADHD. Because I remember I was like, I did that to my psychiatrist by accident. I don't mean to do it. I do not mean to do it. It's just like my brain's just like, oh, I know what you're gonna say, so I finish, or I try to say something before they finish their sentence. And everybody in my family does it, so we're all constantly pissed at each other for interrupting us, but we're also interrupting each other, and I think it's really funny. I do it too, so I'm not being hypocritical by saying I don't do it, but I just think it's a little silly. That's just what happens when all of us are mentally ill, I guess. Because my mom's probably like autistic or ADHD, or maybe both, because my brother has both, and he's just, apparently he was kind of like just like her when she was little, except for, the gender difference, so he's allowed to get away with more compared to her. But she had like really bad meltdowns when she was little, just like my brother did. And I remember I talked to a therapist about that, because like, I don't know if I mentioned it in a video before. I probably have. Whenever I say that, it's just like I literally don't know because I remember jack shit. I am the forgetter. I love forgetting stuff. Um, I, the one time my brother like, I think someone like knocked over something outside. Like I think it was the door, my closet doors got taken off. And I think someone knocked over that, and it sounded really loud, and it reminded me of when he used to bang on my door when he used to bang on my door when he was little, when he was angry, so he'd bother me. Oh, hi, Argo. So he would, sorry, he'd, take it out on me sometimes by, like, yelling at me. He didn't really hit me much, which was nice. Like, I think, like, maybe a few times he threw stuff at me. I threw shit back, though. I'm just saying, like, I was not a defenseless little bitch. The one time I remember he, like, came in my room and threw something at me out of, like, absolutely nowhere, and I was mad as fuck. So I grabbed, like, the shoe he threw at me, and he was storming down the stairs by then. So I grabbed the shoe, I chased him down the stairs, I threw it at his back, and I remember, like, running into my room as quick as possible. And, sorry, it's hard for me to type and read and everything while I talk. My friend's here. That's Argo. Say hi to Argo. They're my friend. Hello. Hi, Argo. They do a little sit. What? So I remember turning back into my room as quick as possible because he was coming back and I had to, like, hold my door shut and lock it. Because our locks are weird where you can just, like, unlock them from the outside if you have, like, a coin or something thin. So I ended up, having to, like, fight for my life, keeping that door closed. I had to do that a lot. Especially, that's where the banging came from, because he'd bang on my door while he was trying to get in. But, yeah. But I remember I got really scared when the loud bang happened. I don't really like loud noises at all, though. I can deal with them. I'm not like, I'm like, scary, whenever someone's really loud. It's more just if it's in relation to me or at me, then I'm like, okay, that's loud. Or when someone's being super loud, I'm like, okay, that's a lot, man. Sometimes, though. I could deal with it, like when I'm in class and the class is being a little loud, I can deal with that. There isn't much I can do about it in the first place anyways. I know they've, like, offered, like, the headphones, but it's just like, I don't think I really need those that much. You know? I don't think, I'll save it for someone who needs it more. Because, sorry. They get you when you go AFK. Sorry, hard for me to talk and type. Not to be rude. What the f- Someone just walked into me and said not to be rude. What are they about to say to me? I'm so effing scared. Huh? Are you gonna say something? But, anyways. Yeah, I remember my psychiatrist said that it was, like, a little bit of PTSD, and it's just like, I don't know. With the loud thing scaring me about Jack. I used to get sorry. my sibling. I used to get scared that he would like they would come in my room and
I get it. I get it.
they would come in my room and like kill me, so I slept with a bat and shit.
I get it, bro.
But yeah, sorry for the silence. I I can't type and talk. Truth, I record maxing. Maybe I think yap maxing would work. I was thinking about that, like speech maxing, record maxing. I feel like no, record maxing just doesn't sound right. Thinking. Record maxing sounds funny. Something's wrong with it. I'm trying to. Jeez, I can't think of the other. There's another like adjective like record maxing, not record pilled. I think I'm thinking of pilled, but that doesn't work either. I mean, what's the DM? I don't know what that means. I'm eating burgers. I'm not really. I don't even like burgers. I don't know why I say I want a burger or I like burgers and shit. It just sounds nice to me, so I say it. But I do not actually like burgers. I have never had one that I remember. Anyways, I think this has been enough yapping. It's 26 minutes of me talking about bullshit. So, I think we'll end it there. Bye bye, guys. I'm gonna play with my friend now.